If you want to buy a radio station, just run a pledge drive. Hello and welcome to The Deal Report. I'm Jeff Kanige. For years, public radio stations have turned to their listeners for help in paying the bills. For pennies a day or the price of a cup of coffee, you can help preserve your favorite programming. Usually it's stuff commercial broadcasters can't make money with, like classical music. But some public broadcasters in major markets are raising money for a bigger purpose, buying other stations. New York Public Radio is the most prominent M&A player among public broadcasters. Back in 1996, New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani wanted to sell the broadcast licenses for WNYC, the city's largest public radio station. WNYC was unusual among its peers because it broadcasts from 93.9 FM. Most other public stations broadcast from below 92 on the FM dial, an area reserved for nonprofit organizations. As the Deal's Chris Nolter reports, the license for 93.9, which would have been available to commercial broadcasters, could have been worth well over $100 million. Instead, the city agreed to sell its two licenses, WNYC also used 820 AM, for about $20 million. New York Public Radio raised the necessary funds and made its first acquisition. A bigger one came in 2009 when the New York Times put its classical music station, WQXR, up for sale. New York Public Radio President Laura Walker tells Chris that she saw an opportunity to save classical music for the city, a loss Walker said would have been a tragedy. In a three-way deal, New York Public Radio agreed to pay $11.5 million for WQXR's call letters and its website. Spanish broadcaster Univision Radio brought the station's equipment and its license to broadcast at 96.3 FM. Univision then shifted its license at 105.9 FM to WNYC. Walker embarked on another fundraising campaign for that deal and continues to raise money for acquisitions. In all, New York Public Radio has raised about $100 million. And most recently bought two stations in New York's northern suburbs to extend WQXR's reach. While the activity has been most dramatic in New York, Chris notes that broadcasters in Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Boston have also acquired stations in or near their home markets. Most of those deals were also attempts to save classical music on the radio. At this point, there aren't many more commercial stations left, but Chris points out that a lot of colleges and universities hold licenses and might be interested in selling. So the support of listeners like you, public broadcasters will keep playing the Concerto for M in the key of A. In New York, this is Jeff Kanige for The Deal.